Guys, I've got a challenge for you. Start holding your breath now. First, this is Season 8, Division 2 Legacy between Tyler Adams and Anthony Frederiksson. I had to abbreviate Anthony's name. Keep holding your breath. Anthony on some sort of a blue-black Death Shadow. You can tell from the Stubborn Denial. Keep holding your breath. It's a Watery Grave turn 1. It's a Thought Seize. And it's a concession. You can stop holding your breath. You can hold your breath longer than a game of Legacy takes. Game 2 now. So, Tyler concedes without showing his hand. He must have kept a really weak hand and didn't want to reveal what he was on. So, sideboarding, not much to go on for Anthony. So now game 2, I'll go through the players list. This is Division 2, as I mentioned. Tyler's one of our league moderators. He's sort of run the new players league for a number of seasons now. He is a Legacy aficionado, I say there, because I believe he plays this primarily for Legacy. Chalice for 1 here is going to be brutal against the Death Shadow deck. This might even bring out a concession right away. You can't play Death Shadow, Brainstorm, any of his cantrips, Stubborn Denial, all broken now. And also Tyler's been with us since Season 2. He didn't play Season 1, but he's picked up in Season 2 and he's been with us ever since. Anthony comes and goes. He's played a few seasons. He took a few seasons off. He was our Season 3 Modern Champion. And he's appeared on the podcast a few times. I think he missed about 3 seasons and then decided to come back. So he's gonna daze that Magus of the Moon because it's lights out. There would have been a lock right there. Can't play Thoughtseize, can't play Brainstorm, can't play Delver, can't play Death Shadow. And Blue-Black has absolutely no answers to artifacts. So I think we're going to see a concession pretty soon. And heading into Game 3, the obvious play here is going to be a turn 1 Thoughtseize. I think Anthony has to ship any hand that doesn't have either Thoughtseize or Force of Will in turn 1. Here's a Fiery Confluence. Just going to... Tyler's not mucking around. He's going straight to the face. I think it's just a question here of how long Tyler wants to go through the... Anthony wants to go through the motions. There's a Force of Will. I think he must have Gurmag Angler as his win condition in hand. We're going to see a Chalice here for 2. That's going to get a Force of Will. I kind of don't like this play because I don't even know what the Death Shadow deck has for 2 mana to protect. I think his only way to win this was to find a Gurmag Angler and then use the Force to counter it, or in this case counter that Ensnaring Bridge. Now he's got no hope. I don't believe that he has anything to bounce that Ensnaring Bridge either. Bit of a waste of time there from Tyler to wasteland the Watery Grave because I think he must know what he's on here. A Gurmag Angler would not make a difference whether that gets wastelanded or not. Chandra is the win con here, so another Chalice. All the artifacts doing the damage here for Tyler in Game 2. Ponder, yeah, that's enough. We've seen enough. We're going to Game 3. You can see there's no Thoughtseize. Well, he's got a Daze. He's on the play, so he can keep this. We'll see. Tyler's gone to 4. That's ominous. So Anthony, he can actually turn 1 Delver and hold up Daze. Ancient turn. Well, that's what he wants, and there's a Chalice on 1. So that's the exact play he was looking for. It's going to get countered, though. So now it's kind of a race. Plenty of counter spells in hand here for Anthony. Yeah, I think you want all of those except for maybe the Bloodstained Mire, which you can shuffle away. Takes the Force of Will. So he's going to take the land next. So Tyler with 4 cards in hand. What's the file up here? He's got a Wasteland. So he's going to Wasteland beforehand. So it would have been really nice play there to have Wasteland into Chalice, but he doesn't have it, unfortunately. So here comes a Death's Shadow. This is not looking good for Tyler on his side. And that's it.